not empowering the next one, and I'll alternate, I think. 47th. Okay, I can try to play this one. It's really hot too. And there's the Waller. And why is it so hot? Is it because of my cooldown? I know that there's a debuff on the Nightmare also, by the way.
Yet.
4%. 6%. Okay, 7%. Okay, nothing here.
I'm still waiting. 'Cause I could do that.
Nice, outside.
Your fear betrays you. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Okay, 14%. No help. Why is it always this nightmare stuff?
Still waiting.
Can't play here. It's too hot.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
This is bad news. I mean, this is enough hulks, but still bad.
I'm still waiting.
Alright.
Not ready yet.
Outside. Nice. Finally an Oculus ring that I can use for a
Need more
while.
time.
Nice. Oh,
Not ready yet.
outside is nice.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Okay. 22%.
I'm still waiting. I need healing. Need more time.
Ah, shit. I wasn't gonna come back anyways. It's so
Not ready yet.
sad. Too healthy. That one's too healthy. %22% power pylon. That's crazy. For one blue. I mean, I chose a. I mean, I had to choose one eventually.
I'm still waiting.
33%.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Not ready yet.
Hmm. Walling again.
I'm still waiting.
Maybe get 1% out of this and move on.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
Nope. Bogan trap. Bogans are not. I couldn't play it last time. Oh well, this was
Not ready yet.
not happening anyways. Walling again. Yeah, I can't play this one either.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah. Yep. The
Not ready yet.
the season's not happening until like at least the third week.
That was just a taste.
It's likely the April first week of April, I think. Yeah, this is over
I'm still waiting.
from just now. Just now was like there was a chance, but then the power appeared too soon.
Not ready yet.
Okay. How are you doing? I'm actually gonna go to the bathroom. Bathroom break. I'll be right back. Back. You're good. Just digesting. Okay. Nice. That was the 47th try. Good amount of progress, but 22% power pylon clicked to find a what are those called? Those that blue is like what are those called? The official names. I don't even know. to find one blue, and that was it for the power pylon. Played to 37%, but 2 minutes and 20 plus seconds behind. Okay, so 48th try, here we go. I'm gonna empower this 48th as a superstition. Okay, and ammonium. This is double bridge already with a shielding on the across. This is bad.
I wish I could do that.
I mean, I can try here, I guess, to see how much progress I can get here.
I'm still waiting.
Teleporter.
Not ready yet. I am losing.
Wow, today I'm getting propped like left and right.
I'm still waiting. That was just a taste.
4%. Probably 1 more %. Like that.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. Moving on. Too many yellow elites, I think.
Not ready yet.
Maybe I can play here. Nope, that's another yellow elite already.
Need more time.
But I'm gonna try to get like maybe 2% here.
Not ready yet.
Okay, outside Oculus.
Feel my wrath. Need more time.
Okay, got
I'm still waiting.
maybe 1 more %. Okay,
Need more time.
1 more %. Okay,
Not ready yet.
I think it's time to move. What? How many yellow elites do I have on this floor? This is it.
I'm still waiting.
What? Oh my god. Okay, 10% conduit. Okay. Well,
Need more
well,
time.
this is telling me to play it. Okay, so I have to gather everyone.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Okay. And then what else do I have here?
Not ready yet.
Okay,
Need more time.
I think it's time to play it.
Not ready yet. I grow weak. You won't survive that.
So hot every time, by the way.
Need more time. I must wait longer. Darkness awaits you. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm injured. I'm
Okay, not bad. That wasn't too bad.
Need more time.
Oculus ring, please.
I'm still waiting.
Thank you. I need another Oculus ring.
Need
Fast.
more time.
Thank you. Nice.
Not ready yet.
Okay, I couldn't play that. This is the exit, right? Yeah. Oh, come on.
I'm still
Speed? Yes.
Not ready yet.
That was not too bad of a conduit. That was very risky.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Of course, it's a walling, right? What do you know?
Need more time.
Okay,
I'm still waiting.
done. Nope. Too many.
Need more time.
Maybe here.
Not ready yet.
Of course, the elite saw me. Into speed, huh? So, conduit into speed.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Okay.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. Italians.
Not ready yet.
Can I even play here? What is the elite affix?
Need more time.
Illusionists.
Not ready yet.
I think I have to get 1% and get out. Okay, moving out. Play here, I guess.
Need more time.
Oh, come on. Really?
Not ready yet.
A blue saw me. Well, I need a shield pylon.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
I think it's next floor, unfortunately.
Need
Ah,
more time.
crap. I mean, it's not ideal, but
I'm still waiting.
fire shamans are really annoying though.
Need more time. You won't survive that. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Do you want
Okay,
more?
moving.
Need more time.
72%. What is this pathing?
Not ready yet. Feel my wrath. I'm still waiting.
75%.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Okay.
Heal me. Not ready yet.
78%.
Do you want more? Need more
Really
time.
dangerous elite.
I'm still waiting.
The other one, that is.
Need more time. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Okay. No help. Really?
I wish I could do that.
No help. So sad.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
That
Need
is
more
just
time.
the wrong way even. Okay.
Not ready.
Ah, this map. This map ruined the pylon spawn point too.
I'm
It's
still
over.
waiting.
I mean, I had to spawn the Rift Guardian already, but this map ruined the pylon spawn point either way. Up, the power is here.
Time.
Look at that. Ah, how sad. All right.
I'm returning to town.
That was, breaking even the whole way except until 81%. I lost at 81%. For the 8th try, break even until 81%. Conduit was 10% conduit. 4-1 Pandemonium with 10% Conduit. 4-4 Elites. Almost. And then I had what was it? Like a middle, the second pylon speed, right? Second pylon was speed, and then break even until 81%. Final floor, check, plate tunnels, 83% power pylon at a dead end. 1 minute 15 seconds remaining of the rift. That's so crazy. So I got to 81% break even. Today's like conduits are all so deadly. Like they were just so painful. And if I do and if I don't play emeralds, I lack damage completely. 49. Lake tunnels. I mean, I was so quiet on that attempt for the most part because I'm like trying to like play full density, uh, like trying to like handpick density, just like gut feeling instead of like telling out what I'm like thinking. You know, like just play like the gut feeling. And so I played all the way to break even, 81%. But yeah, this is. It's alright. It's just the chargers are like really, really annoying because if they off-screen me or something. And the Oculus Ring is always appearing next to the charger, which is not good. Outside Oculus is nice. Summoner mob set is decent. We'll clear this spot. Okay. 8%. Overlap. It's nice. 9%. I almost get returned on this hammer. I'm 12% maybe. You. Okay. Thing. Exit. Okay. Fester into festering. Okay. This is nice. The elite saw me. It's not good. Shoot. Did I get 2 elites, or is it 1?
Not ready yet.
I mean, it's okay for splash damage, but
I'm still waiting.
I need to move soon. Maybe this 1%. Yes, I need to move after this Oculus Ring to steal some damage. Okay, moving.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm losing strength. Need more time.
Gonna try to bring the elite with me now. In case there's a big play, like a shield or something.
I'm still waiting.
Okay, moving.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
I need to start bringing the elites over again.
Not ready yet.
I know it's still very hot, but I have to.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
24%. 25%. Let's see if I get any
Need more
help.
time.
Not yet. Okay.
Not ready yet. I require aid. I'm still waiting. You won't survive that. We need more time.
Nice Oculus Ring on the outside.
Not ready yet.
Okay, I need to check this
I'm still
this
waiting.
other spot here just in case. Okay, there isn't. Okay. 29%.
Need more time.
Can I get 30%? Thank you. $31,
Not ready yet.
$32, $33. I need to check again. Oh man.
I'm still
Okay.
waiting.
Um.
Not ready yet.
Early power. Too bad. This is a sad rift.
Need more time.
I tried to play into the shield or conduit. Like, it was either of the two.
I'm still waiting.
I think I have to just take it now.
Need more time.
The blue is about to die, I think. One of them is, I think. Maybe.
Not ready yet.
Maybe not.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, okay. Got one blue.
Not ready yet.
Both
Need more
blues.
time.
Okay.
I'm still waiting. You won't survive that.
Took out the blues that I worked on. I mean, I had to just do that, you know, like
Not ready yet.
just had to like spend the time and just clear the blue that I was already working on.
Need more time.
Waller, of course. Can I get 50%, please? Thank you.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
One. Can I? There's nowhere to play already. This is over. Yeah, this is over. It's 33% Pylon
I'm still waiting.
into 2 minutes behind. Well, even 2.5 now. So the next Pylon is like 60% max or minimum.
I'm still waiting.
Okay, and I have to move. That's sad. I said I have to move. This is the exit, so it's no more. This is. Ah, man. This was playable too. Had I gotten a conduit on that other one, it would have been fine. But nope.
Need more time.
Sadness.
Sweet revenge. Not ready yet.
Like, this is so playable. I mean, not that the elites are here already, but like, this is so much
Need more
progress. If I can get a conduit, this is like,
time. Not ready yet.
well, too many targets, but
I'm still waiting. I require aid. Need more time.
nice Oculus Ring under my feet, so that's like an easy 1%, right?
Still waiting.
60%. Can I try for a pylon?
Not ready yet.
No? No help.
I'm still
No
waiting.
help. Ah. So sad. Like,
Need more time.
this floor was so nice with the pylon.
Your fear betrays you. Not ready yet. I'm still
Yeah,
waiting.
this floor is so nice.
Not ready yet.
If I got in this floor as that festering woods, that would be so perfect. because that's what I got for my 140.
I'm still waiting.
33 to 66 then, maybe. Check it again soon. Okay. No help. Okay.
I need more time.
So, this is so crazy dense. I'm gonna just get my Paragon level, I think. Let's just get my Paragon.
Heal. I'm still waiting.
Let's just get my Paragon. This is so dense. This whole floor had like probably 300 monsters.
You won't survive that. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Okay. Got my Paragon. Channeling anyway. Whatever, dude. Whatever. That was a fun 49th try though. Floor 2 Festering Woods. Floor 3 Battlefield Ghostly Trio. So sad. 71% channeling. Pylon. 4 minutes behind. I was like, Festering Woods, I was, what was it? Power Pylon, 33%. Or 2 blue. Just about 2 blues. Oof. I need that ghostly trio. That ghostly trio would have been so nice. Like to start out. Well, maybe not start out. Maybe like floor 2, like I said earlier. But I think I started picking out density when I'm like really quiet. Floor 1 was the, I think, plate tunnels, right? I played to like what, 8% or something? 8, 9%? Yeah. 50th try.
I need more time.
Grotesques.
I'm still waiting.
Grotesque is not bad, but this floor can be
Time.
really good or really bad.
I need healing.
Okay. I need to be more careful.
Not ready yet.
Just need this 1%. Can I get 1% from this? No? It's bad.
Need
Okay.
more time.
Yeah, this layout is not it.
Not
This
ready
layout
yet.
is disgusting. It's really bad for this specific mod type actually, because there's not enough, like,
Still waiting.
not enough splash. I'm gonna lose time. Well, I'm already losing time, but like,
Need
for
more
every
time.
small density, I'm losing time.
More.
This is too small. For grotesque is too small.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
I need to take one more grotesque from this. Okay.
I'm still
Oh,
waiting.
maybe the other one too. Okay. 7%.
Not ready yet.
Yeah, this is... I think I have to move to this next spot here. Or I can get...
I'm still waiting.
Alright, let's go crazy then. Since there's elites already, I might as well just go crazy. And pray for the exit pylon. Let's pray for the exit pylon. Just get the percentage here as best I can.
I must wait longer.
Of course there's gotta be a waller in here. Like, what else? This is gonna take a huge setup to do.
Not ready yet.
So if I can get 12% and get the exit pylon at 12%, I can come back here to play this.
Need more time.
So I just need 12%
Not ready yet.
from this crazy chaos. I know I'm behind time because this is ridiculous. But there is 12% in here. Well,
Need more time.
there is like potential progress in here.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
12%. Probably 13% even.
Not ready yet.
Okay. Let's... Do I have anything? Channeling. Nope.
Running to time.
Wow. What is the...
Need
What is
more
the
time.
next floor? Oh, it's not good enough anyways, but...
I need to go back.
Wow. Look at that. I even prayed really hard for that. $234. 50th try. Ariat Crater. 4-1. Grotesque. Super bad layout for pushing. 4-1 Grotesque. Played to 13% progress. More likely to 12% anyways, but 12% channeling, exit pylon. More to check. Battlefield. I think it was Hellions or something. Yeah, that's... I mean, I guess I had to go back with the Conduit, so it's really bad because... Anyway, it was only 2 yellow elites. So, I was playing into the Conduit anyways, but like, that's how I would play that, and that's the only way you can play that. The other way is that you just leave that and play the Conduit to the next floor instead. That's the better play, I guess, because going backwards means it's only gonna be a 2 elite Conduit instead of a potential 3 elite Conduit if the next floor is good enough. But then if I had to play the next floor, though, I'm behind so much time, I cannot go further and check and set up because I have to set up for like a 3 elite Conduit minimum. And even at this tier right now, I need a 4 elite Conduit to break even. 6 is what I want. A 5 or 6 elite Conduit is what I want. 51. Oh boy, this is like a time waste check next floor kind of situation. I mean, this is a nice spot though. Not really. Wow, this floor is really nice. The mob type is good, but the layout is terrible to play. Like, it's a waste of time to move. Big spiders. Again, it's not a map to do it. The maps are just bad layout. That's the problem. Okay, it's 2 short floors. Okay, I mean, I worked my best for a face beast that's really hot. Okay, I gotta play here, I guess. I don't know. This is so sad. They couldn't give me a safer. They couldn't give me a safer like corner to play. This is probably the hottest. Well, I mean, doesn't help that. You know what they need to give me here? Like a shield, like a 3% shield. I would take a 3% shield for this. This is like a shield floor right now. This is like, how did I set up this screen? I mean, what's really funny though is that they're actually all like zombies, more or less.
I wish I could do that.
In all that mess, this is like zombie.
Your fear betrays you.
6%. Should I risk checking? I don't have to yet. I can still take some progress.
You must wait longer. That was just a taste. I'm still waiting.
This is so funny, by the way. I mean, it's not funny, but it's funny. Because this screen is like... It's like, where's the progress coming from? It's almost done though. Probably 1% more here. Yeah.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
I need more time.
Yep, it's finally done. Okay. Let's go forward.
I'm still waiting. You must wait longer.
What's really sad though is that I don't really want them to follow me, but at the same time I do.
Not ready yet.
So it's like, am I gonna waste more time trying to get them to follow me? Maybe after this. Because I need to know what my next pylon is. Well, my first pylon is. What's funny is also that this progress is slower than the other spot that was more dangerous. The other spot was so dangerous, but not dangerous at the same time,
Not ready yet.
that the progress here is worse than the other spot. But I had 2 good skips though. I mean, I had to skip them, but
Not ready yet. Need more time.
okay. I think it's time to
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
just in case. Just in case it's something playable.
Not ready yet. Need more time.
No! Game! You've got to be kidding me. This floor is so good. Why? Why can't you just
I'm still waiting.
give me shield or conduit? I would take a shield. I didn't mind a shield.
Not ready yet.
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna play this floor anyways because it's EXP. This floor is so good in EXP.
Need more time.
It's like actually worth it. And I can almost just play density the whole way. I didn't need to pull them. I just wanted to pull them in case it was a shield or conduit. That way they can follow me. But now it's just too far.
Need more time.
Now it's clearly too far away. I mean, I did waste like 30 seconds trying to pull them too. So it's like,
Not ready yet.
okay. Spinners, of course.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Where's the Oculus Ring at?
Need more time.
Yeah, I'm losing time already, but this floor is so good.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. Full clear.
Not ready yet.
Alright, that's the end.
I need to go back.
That's the end. Okay, the follow-up is terrible. Ah, that was fun. For a little bit, that was pretty fun. So, 51st try, 4-1 skip, 4-2 skip, 4-3 stinging winds, face beasts plus summoner combo. It's one of the super combos actually, with 3 yellow elites to start, but gave me almost break even up until I think 20% is when it starts to escape. I mean 17, sorry, 16, 15%. 15% is when I started losing time. And then It was like what 30 or 31% speed pylon. That was one of the probably the better tries actually. Uh, Aside from whatever else that was, it's pretty good. $52. Okay, a ghost saw me already.
Need more time.
Ah, shoot.
Not ready yet.
Illusionists. Jug. At least it's not walling, but
I'm still waiting.
it's still pretty bad.
Need more time. I'm still waiting. That was just the thing.
2%. I need an early pylon. This grave this 50-second try. I need a early pylon.
Need more time.
3% maybe. Come on. Thank you.
Not ready yet.
Maybe I should leave them here. 4%. 5%. 1 more percent, I guess. Okay. 6%.
Need more time.
So rough to play
Not ready yet.
because this elite is following me like a crazy hawk now.
I'm still waiting.
'Ghost is following me like a crazy hawk. I can't go anywhere else without him seeing me, I guess.
Need more time. Heal me. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, this ghost is ruining everything, by the way. And here comes the walling.
I'm still waiting.
9%. Can I get a shield or a conduit like this?
Not ready yet. Do you want more?
I mean, I don't know about shield now, actually. Probably a conduit, actually.
I'm still waiting.
1% more? Thank you.
Not ready yet. Need more time. Not ready yet.
There's no help? There's no help.
Need more
There's
time.
the exit.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
So there's no help.
I'm still waiting.
There's There's no help at all. That's sad. I guess I'll just take the EXP from this spot. While it's like available. I mean, I guess the good news is that if I have a conduit on the next floor entrance by chance, I can come back upwards and the elites are all like closer to the entrance already. But I mean, exit. Well, same thing. Just double, triple check. Okay. Nothing. So there wasn't anything there. Is there any hope? Really? Serious? Oh my god. This is such a tease. So there's two options. One, I play here. Two, I go back. I think I have to go back. I have to set this up and go back. This is so bad. Should I go back? There's enough here, actually. I think I have to go back. Alright, let's just... Okay. So I need a shield now. Follow-up shield. So that was a 19%, so I guess I... Sucks so bad, because this is a lot of work. I mean, I did set up in the previous floor that the conduit worked. Okay, 63. Speed again. I mean, I did call for the conduit. That was pretty good. was pretty good. Welcome back. That was pretty good. The conduit, I went back and I did get my elites in the back, but I couldn't come back here. There was just too little time. I did get the entrance conduit that I asked for. It's just sad at speed. If it was a shield, I would have probably break even if I pull the whole floor.
I'm still waiting.
So much.
Need more time. I must heal. Not ready yet.
Yeah, it's over.
Need more time.
It was basically conduit to play this floor or conduit to play the previous floor. So like, I had to decide, and then I decided to go back. I think I net the same results. But if I were to play the conduit on this floor, I had to play the whole floor. Like, the whole floor.
Not ready yet.
Conduit. And then I have to go to the next floor and pray that it's a power for the Rift Guardian. It was like a toss-up.
Still waiting.
Welcome back. Again. Yeah, this is over. So sad. Like, this floor was like really rough to play the
Need more
the conduit anyway. I think it was a better choice to play that one. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm still waiting.
They actually gave me a... This is probably one of the best keystones in terms of like this floor. Well, earlier I had one good one too. Back to back to back. This is also a close back to back to back. Like, the only sad part was that if the fields was not Red Fallen and something else, it would have been so good. And if it was not Red Fallen, I would have just stayed on the floor and played the conduit. But because my previous floor, my first floor was better than the second floor, I went back. And I also pulled a lot of the nearer to the exits on the previous floor, on the first floor. They were I continuously pulled them to the right by total accident, but at the same time, that accident led to the fact that that's how I used to play, where I would just keep pulling all the way to the exits,
I'm still waiting.
especially for a Pandemonium. I remember I pulled like a 5 Elite Pandemonium all the way closer to the exit at the last T junction, and then the next floor was keeps with a conduit in the entrance of the keeps, so I went backwards. And then I took out the 5.
Not ready yet.
It was still not a clear, but it was the play, so I've done it before.
I'm still waiting.
So that was the reminiscent of that. And this floor is nice. I mean, if the conduit was this, actually, if the conduit was this floor entrance,
Need more time.
I think I wouldn't have lost that much time, as much as last floor. So last floor was like a bad floor, in fact, comparison, because this floor had the potential to break even.
Need more time.
Obviously, it's easier to break even than the Red Fallen. Like, I'm gaining progress, whereas the Red Fallen only net me like what? I think 8%. something like that. This floor already net me like, I don't know, 10%.
Not ready yet.
Anyway, it's channeling. Okay. Alright, so the third pylon wasn't a shield. Okay, it's fine. I'm good. I mean, not that it mattered, but like, it wasn't. It was conduit into speed into channeling. Floor 1 graveyard. Floor 2 fields of misery. 21. Well, I think it's like 19 or 21% conduit. Uh, decided to go backwards or pulled 4+ elites. I think it was even 5 elites, but anyway, it's 5 elites, I think. Like 4 yellow, 1 blue or something. Got back to 61% progress or something into speed pylon around there, and then floor 3 check is shrouded more with summoner offset with this time around it's the Gogors instead. Got to 82, 83% channeling pylon as third pylon. Rift is already over time at 15 minutes exactly, kind of. Whatever. That's pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, I got the conduit that I was playing into, but there was just too much to do, and then the the exit con the entrance conduit, I had to walk too much of it because I have to double back. So I waste 5 seconds conduit and then 5 seconds remaining at the end too. So that's 10 seconds conduit that can't do anything. If the floor 2 was the shrouded more entrance conduit, then I would have saved like about 7 seconds of the 10 seconds. Then I would have zapped a little bit more, but at the same time, there wasn't anything really to zap on the Shrouded Moors. So at the end of the day, it was still about the same. But in order to play a conduit like that, you have to have, I think, the best. There's only like I think two setups that are the best. One is the double Stinging Winds. If you can pull everything, yeah, if you can pull everything near the exit. Thank you. Have a good night. Thanks for lurking and coming back. Hope you enjoyed your meal as well. Alright, so the only other one that could well, there's only like 2 maps I think that you can play back to back. But I think the major one is Stinging Winds. Double Stinging Winds. That's the only way. And then you have to have ready 3 elites on the previous floor or at the exits of the current floor. You have to at least have three elites played, and then you have to have 3 elites exactly near the entrance of the next Stinging Winds. Something like that. 3 or 4. And then you can play like a 6 or 7 elite conduit. That's the best one. The other one, um, I don't know. I'm trying to remember what the other one was. I think it's like grave, like I think it's like Stinging Winds into Graveyard, or like Ariat Crater into Graveyard, I think. Ariat Crater exit Pylon into Graveyard, something like that. Like basically one or the other. Like if it's a Graveyard entrance conduit, then you can go back for like 2 elites, 2 or 3 elites at the Ariat like the best Ariat Crater exit elites count, and then you can go back and forth fast. Yeah. So there's only like two different back-to-backs. The best one is the double Stinging Winds, upstairs and downstairs. It's It's really good. Stinging Winds is like it's one of my top 3, I think. I didn't really rank them initially for the longest of time, but I really like Stinging Winds, and I used to call them Desert Hilltop the whole time. I only recent years swap over back to Stinging Winds. I just call them Desert Hilltop because the view that you get is like a side of the mountain or something, side of a. So anyway, Desert Hill. That's why I call it Desert Hilltop. But I know it's Stinging Winds. The biome is called Stinging Winds. 53rd. Shock Tower. We're back to the bad maps. Oh, it's Foul Swarms? Potentially playable. So it's a bad map, but a good, well, bad map, best monster type. So we'll see. I'm trying to reveal as little as possible, just in case that I can net something. Now, it doesn't mean that I should do it this way. I just want to, like, not have any distractions, is where I'm going with this. So, minimal distraction. Because once there's distraction like this, I didn't click my vengeance on time there. As soon as I have to get out of this spot after this. Yep, let's move. What? They're so good at following, they're actually sniping me. I mean, I guess if you want to follow and I get lucky, but I don't think so. I didn't get a early Conduit here. Go after 1 more percent. If I can get it. Okay, after this Oculus Ring, I guess. Okay. I did get the Conduit. This is a bit confusing. And then of course the... Okay, 2 elites there. This is the exit.
Need more time.
Okay.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet.
Okay. Alright. Time to go.
I wish I could do that. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Bleed, you filth! Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Nice.
Sweet revenge.
Okay. Just make sure I have everything.
Need more time.
Okay. Conduit into shield. That's what I wanted. But there's like nothing here. That's the other problem. Okay. Something up ahead.
Not ready yet.
We grab everything here.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Grab everything here. Okay, I think I have to go now.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Not ready yet. That was just a taste. I'm still waiting. Need more time. I'm still waiting. Bleed, you filth!
It's not enough though for the
Not
shield.
ready yet.
I might have to pray the next floor. I don't think I can commit to this. Where's the...
Not
Is the
ready yet.
blue not here? No, it's here.
Need more time.
Okay. How much of this have I done? Not much. I think I have to leave this
I'm still waiting.
shield into power. I've got exactly the Pylon order.
Not ready yet.
Got the exact Pylon order too.
Need more time.
But my shield is almost down. I think I have to grab this guy.
I'm still waiting. Need more time.
Power is a little early, but Yeah, I don't think I have this. This was probably the best potential.
Not ready yet.
That I have. I think I played that as best I can. I think I'm one elite short.
I'm still waiting.
I think I have to use this Oculus Ring.
Not ready yet.
Hurt it. And then come back for it later. Oh, there's that one elite.
We need more time.
Okay, Valstorms can use this.
Not ready yet. That was just a must wait longer.
Okay, gotta move.
I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
I need what? 93%, 97, 95%.
Need more time.
Channeling. I would have preferred speed here. I need 95%.
I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I'm still waiting. Need more time. Not ready yet.
Okay.
Need more time.
Need to go back now.
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
Binder.
Not ready yet. Need more time. I'm still waiting.
I did it! I did it! 141! Woo! Masterful! Yes! All that game plan. Wow! Woo! That was some game plan. I had to do so much. I had to prepare. I had to think how to play the shield. In order to maximize this shield, I had to maximize the conduit with one short. I had to think about how I played that missile dampening because I know that I can play a single target missile dampening if it's not too hot. And then I got lucky follow-ups with Valve Swarms again that gave me like break even and maintain the time lead per monster per kill. And then luckily the graveyard did not stall me. The final floor was the floor 4 graveyard or something. It didn't stall me. They gave me, what was it, like X Executioners and I think the Dark Berserkers and stuff like that. Wow. Just wow. No rips. I got almost ripped like 2 or 3 times. No rips, 141. Back to top 50. Back to top 50. I fell to 51 earlier on overall. $141 down. Valas. What is it on the specific leaderboard? Yes! I made it! I even got lucky with the Rift Guardian. Binder is like, what is it, number 2? Binder's like number 2 best? I think so. Wow. I'm one of the lowest paragons to have made it, I believe. Pretty sure. Because the other closest one that I've seen was 27, like 2,700. I think it's like somewhere around this one. The 140, this person, 2,703. So like this 141, wow. Alright, let's try to upgrade the gems. Please. No. No, this is not happening. Okay, 142. No. Okay. Okay. I'm I'll just take the win. Take the win. Take the win. Take the win. I'm fine. I played that shock tower was Val Swarms as well. The first floor was shock tower, Val Swarms. So I had the pylon order. This is the perfect pylon order, by the way. So I played Val Swarms shock tower. I saw the conduit, and then I was like, well, I have to make sure I pull the other elite that was following that was on the rectangle. So I had an elite yellow here in this rectangle. I was like, I didn't want to play it. After I cleared the Val Swarms around here, I didn't want to play it initially. I wanted to skip out of it. And then I went here, I played some Val Swarms. And then I was like, okay, since I think I'm going to get a Pylon soon, I was like, I'll just kind of like pull it while dodging the shock tower back and forth between the two shock towers, more or less. And then I saw the conduit. I was like, yes, okay. Now I have to check over here whether there's where there's an elite. I was really hoping that the elite wasn't gonna get stuck back here. Luckily, it didn't. It actually followed into the conduit spot, and then this elite actually was close enough to like walk over, right? And then I was like, this is not enough. So I decided to go to the next floor. And then the next floor, it was Moon Clan Impalers, I think. And then like it was up here that I saw blue. And just like before, what you have to do is always set up, just like before I even started this keystone. I explained that the best back to back is that you have to have an entrance like Shrouded Moor or something, where it has to be either an entrance conduit here or some conduit that's like close enough to the previous floor's exit where you can go upstairs and downstairs to play. And so like I decided to pull as much as I can closer to the exit as possible without wasting time. I was behind time already, so I had to go and clear this one. It was a 3 elite, including the conduit pylon, and then I moved here. I cleared maybe 1 or 2 dragon moths or something like that, dragonflies, and then I quickly went here, played this elite, and because it was a blue, I didn't need very much of the conduit to clear it, and so then I kept moving. I actually had remaining conduit to zap even more Moon Clan Impalers on the way, and then I saw the shield pylon. I even had, I think, 5 seconds, 5 or 6 seconds left of the conduit. I didn't want to play the shield instantly because my conduit was already ending. So then I decided to move forward because for every pylon, for every best pylon, you definitely want to check the vicinity. You definitely want to check your surroundings. So I had some more Moon Clan Impalers here, and then I was like, well, this is going to a junction. As soon as a turn. As soon as I turned here, I saw an elite right here, right at this spot here. So I had to pull. I had to pull everything to play in this corner. It was rough to think what I want to do now because I feel like the floor is not very like crazy for this shield, and I was a little worried. But I did have a time lead, and I want to like maintain the time lead. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm just gonna go back. I got everything I want around here. I'm gonna go back as fast as I can. Grab the shield. I saw the missile dampening. I was like, well, I was like, at first I kind of want to give up on the missile dampening because I don't want to waste more of the shield doing nothing by trying to pull this guy over, right? So I went here. I tried to pull them this way. I tried to like, I stood around here to like pull them away from this corner turn as much as I can so that I can sneak back over like every now and then to max range to let the missile dampening elite detect me. And it did. It did detect me. So it followed slowly and managed to get over here. While I was fighting here, it actually saw me again and it followed through. And then I was hurting it as best I could with every Oculus ring while I was playing this density and the elite pack blue. I think it was also a blue here. So then I was like, well, what do I do now? The missile dampening itself is not dangerous because no, it doesn't have electrified. I don't think it did because any stronger affix, it would be really difficult to play a single yellow elite missile dampening. So then I kept hurting it. I was like, you know what? I think I don't have enough Oculus rings. Let's keep moving. Let's keep moving. So I moved around here. I saw more density. I was like, I'll play around here. I'll play around here. I'll play around here. I clear this up. I tried to look back, make sure it follows. I was like, you know what? Well, I played here. Sorry. I played here. I got some. I was like, you know what? I need more Oculus rings to help me uh, get this missile dampening a little lower. In case of my final pylon, or like at least my third pylon, uh, is gonna give me a potential help with it if it was a speed. Now, it didn't become a speed. It actually showed up being the power. It was a little early, right? It was like, I don't know, 80 something. It was like 80 something percent. I was a little worried, but I had so much time lead. Well, I had about like 3 minutes, I think. I had 2.5 to 3 minutes time lead between that. I was like, I'll hurt it down to like 1/6 of its health. And then I'm gonna use this missile dampening elite that's easy to kill for the spawning of the Rift Guardian here. So I had to pray that my follow up was good enough. And it was. Now, it's not the best, but it's like Hell Rift. And the Hell Rift was actually Val Swarms as well. It was Val Swarms. So I could take my break even, well, not break even, but like break even based on time loss and time gain. I killed the Val Swarms here. I ignored the elites as best I could. I went to play this spot. This spot had a lot of density. So I kept using this to gain time. I was like around 89% now at this point. I was around 89, 90% or something. And then I went to the next floor, floor 4. I saw that I saw the elite here with lots of density. It was like X executioners or something. So I tried to take down a few X executioners stuff here. And then as soon as I moved forward, I saw my fourth pylon. It was channeling. I didn't really care about it. I didn't need it until I leave the floor. So I kept moving, trying to find the next spot. I think I was like 91%. So I got 1% from the previous, before the channeling pylon. So here, I needed 4% to get 95%. I said I wanted around 95% even from the Hell Rift floor initially. And then I played here. I knew that I have about at least 4% here with executioners and a few other things like that. I think it was Dr. Berserkers or something because that's the usual mob set. So then I played the 4%, but then I was like, I had one last Oculus Ring. I'll just take down whatever that was left. And then I had 96%. That was fantastic. All I had to do was stick to my game plan. 96%, I returned to this Hell Rift. I went past. Apparently, I think there was a hurt like Valstorm or something, so it gave me like 1%, like half a percent that gained me to 97%, right? It was so good because whatever percent that I can get, I would take. So then 97%, I went back to the missile dampening elite that I left at like 1/6 health, which is what? I don't know, like basically 12% or something, well, around there. So I hurt it down to like, I think 3% health or something. And then I decided to go take the power right away because I don't want to spawn um like ads like spinners or something while I'm fighting a Rift Guardian, right? So I know that I can spawn very quickly with a missile dampening, so I quickly take the power pylon, went back as fast as I could, right, to the missile dampening, took it out, and spawned the Rift Guardian. The Rift Guardian ended up being Binder, and I was already very excited as soon as I saw Binder, but I kept my calm, played max damage, not to get hit. I don't think I got hit by the like 3 or 4 shots that Binder did each time. And then boom! Like I even saw my power pylon. I thought my power pylon sped up any faster, but I actually had even extra time with power. So technically speaking, I could have just on the way back at 97%, I could have just like straight up taken the power and just fought and just fought. Now, of course, that's hindsight to know what your Rift Guardian is, right? So I didn't want to assume because if I had wasted more time, well, I think it's about the same because my missile dampening elite was really hurt already. So it was about the same, I think, that I went back and forth. It would have been about the same because they both do the same, have the same idea. So it really didn't matter. The only thing is that my Rift Guardian had to be like a single target. That would be the best because I think I only had what 2 minutes to play, so I needed single target bosses. Or if I did get an ads boss, I had to pray that it's not a difficult boss and also a boss that can follow me more quickly. Like if I have to move it, it has to follow me instantaneously for me to conserve all the damage on it with the power, with said power. So, wow, what like the best Pylon order, but I had to have the best monster types. I had to have the best monster types to maintain the time that I can get for my to to make sure that I have the maximum amount of time possible to fight a Rift Guardian. And it had to be single targets to be like much faster. There are some that I can fight that isn't single target, but I had to leave every ounce of minutes. But yeah, this is well, God DH is actually in the C tier or something, so unfortunately that's not gonna happen, by the way. It's not even whether my Paragons is weak. Um Farming Paragons would not get me anywhere close. Because most of the other people that try, they either have to play support first, or they what happens is that they have already played in groups for a long time and then they work on spare gear with their resources. What is the Paragon? And what is the gear? Okay, so let's see. 5006, that's not counting. 4009, that's not counting. 5002, that's not counting. Yeah, but I said Paragons. Did you check my Paragons? And I don't fish, by the way. I didn't fish for this. And I didn't play support the whole season. My Necromancer, I have a Necromancer, but I didn't play it in a push. Like a solo push. I don't have a single solo push. Necromancer, solo, nothing. And if you want to look, I can also show you the time played on the heroes. The time played on the Necro, 7 hours. Time played on the Necromancer this season, 7 hours. This is just extra gear, like random gear. See, dexterity amulet. Using the witch doctor, the witch doctor pants before the blackthorns got reworked to have the elemental damage. My Saint Archus is a dexterity one. I haven't even rolled for area damage, and so on. A non-ancient Iron Rose and stuff like that. So it's just spare gear. It's just spare gear. Whatever I got, it's just spare. So yeah, 7 hours. This is like 4 hour, at least the 4 hours of this is at the start of the season. The like out of this 7 hours, 4 hours is at the very start of the season from 1 through 70, and some GR 20, some bounty stuff like that. The first 4 hours. And then the 3 hours, you can say, well, some of the gear looks specific. Yes, some of the gear looks specifically Necromancer. Yes, then I played a bit. But again, playing a bit, I did not have a clear, not even anything. Solo Necromancer, not even a GR. So I didn't do anything of those. Yeah. And then I said support. Well, where's the support tab? Vala's, Marauder, Shadow, okay, All Guilds, got DH, got DH T16, so it's farming T16, Group BK, okay, Group BK test, because the Group BK I tested the COE, it's not great. You have to rely on a shield pylon play most of the time. This is my Dawn specific before I played Vala's. I only started playing Valas at my GR 140 after on the 9th try onwards. Okay, so this was my original. This is my solo 72 primal. This is my solo unlock 124 loot Dawn. Okay, this is the Natalia's tests for fun. Zero augments Natalia's unless the maybe one piece of gear might be augmented or none. Okay, so this is the Natalia's spare gear hoarded. This is the UE augmented finally, but I actually did UE 0 augments. Okay, I actually pushed, well, did a 120, 122, 124, 125 in a row, within the 3 keys, 0 augments. And lastly, this is the LOD prep. Okay, this is the LOD prep that I did, but I haven't pushed with it either, but I prepared it. Okay, so my UE, for example, I'm just gonna go to the the UE side real quick. It's the 125 I talked about. I did this at that. I did this at the Paragon because I hoarded the gear. So this is 0 augments, 0 augment, 0 augment, 0 augment. Well, non ancient. 0 augment, 0, 0, 0. I chose to do physical with because I saw that I could roll flex with this life per hit bracer, non ancient, 0 augment there. So this was the 0 augment 125. Now, of course, I could play higher, but it was just a bit of wasting time at this point with 0 augments. So then I augmented, but I haven't played on. Anyway, that's to show that the armory did not have a single support. Now you can say, oh, you saved it over. Well, what's the point of creating one if you're gonna save it over anyways? If you create one, all my gems would have been 150, 150, 150. Easily. I mean, sure, you have to know how to play a support, but still, my gems would have been easily 150, 150. And then, I'm gonna close this rift now, right? I looted everything. Yeah, I looted everything. Okay. I'm gonna close the rift, and then I'm gonna click the obelisk as well. It's gonna show also that since I didn't unlock anything with the necromancer myself, right? My obelisk. Look at that. I'm clicking my up arrow. I'm clicking my up arrow. I only have the 142. Now, of course, one of my friends helped me when my gems were 134, 134, 134. But as soon as I was helped, I started working on my push attempts as well, one by one. So I went to use what I was helped from the 134, 134, 134 to the 141, 141, 141. I push gradually, and then now I'm at this point. But this whole season, I haven't played a single high, like true high Greater Rift. But anyway, the point is that I have a Necromancer, but it did not serve me. I and if I have a support, it's very likely that I would have gone at least a 145 in groups easily if I have a support and if I'm able to play it, of course. No question about that. So anyway, this was the 52nd, no, 53rd. That was the fifth the third key. Woo! Finally. I mean, my 140 was 10 tries, 2 tries on Vala's swap. My 139 was 8 tries on Fortress. 8 official tries on Fortress. But yeah, that's... I appreciate though. I mean, it's gonna be tough to go, like, much more. It's gonna be like, what, 3k next? It's like 3k next. Just to get the next one. And then I have to get the same exact stuff. Again and again and again. Like, I can only play the top 5 mob sets. And I got the Vile Swarms, like, on the first floor and the small Hell Rift. Like, that's super lucky already, as it is. And then I played one extra Conduit Elite that was the bare minimum. So you need a 4 Elite Conduit, and I got the 4 Elite Conduit. That's like the bare minimum. Sure, you can say, well, you don't need that many. You need only 3. I got time lead with 3, but if I had any worse follow-ups, you want your Conduit to have the so-called bare minimum of 4. 4 to 6 is what you want at this Paragon. So, yeah. That was fun. That was actually fun. I mean, of course, clearing is always fun, but then I actually played, like, strategically. Like, I had to do so much, like, planning. I couldn't even, like, think out loud necessarily outside of, like, okay, when do I move? That was the only thing I could think out loud for. The rest, I had to, like, mentally think, okay, I should pull this missile dampening and just use it because I need an easy elite, and that was an easy elite. I managed to single it out. The shield cleared the the shield cleared most of the ads. There were only 2 ads left that were very hurt after the shield. So as soon as they drop, the missile dampening single target with a not a mean second affix of said missile dampening would be an easy kill for me to spawn the Rift Guardian on the floor that the power was. So yeah. And that was good. Yeah, welcome by the way. I'm just like, like gonna chill, right? This is good. This is really good progress for this season. And in the like in the profile section, I know there's a lot of like stuff, but like most of the stuff there's actually like the the banner of one of the panels I believe has an Excel maybe did I make the Excel spreadsheet linkable, Google spreadsheet linkable. But anyway, I have a Google spreadsheet for my push attempts this season, except the 141s because there were so many that I have to jot down over the over this past like last week and well during the weekend and this like this past few days. So like there's just so much to catch up on. I don't have the time to make the 141 attempts, but now that I got the 141, wow, I have to gradually catch up on it, on the highlights, on the VODs and stuff, and try to get it like sorted out. I've only gotten all the way to the 7th try of my 141 out of these 53 total. But yeah, that wow, finally made the 141. Uh, it showed up. Not the best conduit. I really wanted a super conduit play. I tried one today. The first rift I tried a graveyard 7 elite conduit. There were just too many affixes that I had to dodge, and it split, and I didn't maximize the conduit zaps enough, so it ended up being only like a 4 out of the 7, I think. And then I had to manually take down one, but I got a bonus second one that got hurt enough. By the time I wanted to leave the remaining elites, apparently a second one fell manually after the other one got taken out. The fifth one got taken out. Apparently, one of them dropped. So it ended up being 6 out of 7 or so, but the 6 out of 7 was way past the conduit play. So that was the best, highest number of elite packs I got for a conduit in terms of ability to gather for the conduit, but it was unsuccessful. And then I think earlier I also had a 3 elite conduit. On a separate failed attempt, I had a 3 elite conduit as well. Um, which was not enough. Wait, no, I went back for 4. I went back for 4, but then the Fields of Misery that spawned the conduit did not keep the time. I started losing time over time, and then the 4 elite backward conduit play just didn't work. Yeah, and then finally this one did. Um, with the upstairs downstairs slightly more well managed. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I mean, I think it's a good spot. Let me just check whether anyone else is on playing. I don't think so. I think I want to take a break from here and just start catching up the highlights at night and stuff. But for those that missed it, you can check the live VOD, the broadcast VOD. I will set the title that I cleared my 141 shortly. And then for those that missed it, uh, you can check out the VOD. It's probably like 15 minutes ago by now. But I really appreciate everyone who's lurking and giving the energy. Um, Finally got the 141 down, and honestly, that is, I think, um, I mean, the 141 got lucky that the season didn't end like this past Sunday, right? With whether it's silent reset or not. Luckily it didn't reset, so there was extra time that I could try. So that's also something, right? Um, where I got to 140 and tried 141s with extra time. And so with this like extra time, I actually managed to get the 141 down finally. Again, I had some micro mistakes over like yesterday's attempts, but today I had one or two of those as well. But then I decided that on the last few attempts, I'm gonna like be a little bit more silent on the um well, I had to go find really crazy density and just focus. Like as soon as I think I need to leave, I'm gonna leave the to the next best density screen, and so that's what I've been doing for the past like 10 keys or so. And the last 10 attempts, I think I did much better and played the same way that I've been clearing the other previous tiers recently. So I was I just had to be a little bit more focused, and that worked out finally. And yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the offers of carries, but like, we can go all day, but it's just like at the end of the day, the one thing is, the next step is like 3K Paragon.